I'm on the summit of Pillar in the west of the Lake District. I'm in the Allak 2 and I'm bedded down in the snow. Let's go back to the start of this journey down in Wasdale Head and show you how we got from there to here. Well, good morning. I'm out here today in Wasdale in the West Lake District, an area that I haven't made a video in before, mainly because I don't come here very often. But I figured with the conditions that we've got today, it would be a good day to put in a long day. So this might be the last opportunity to get some water here, so I've got maybe 2.5 litres on the side there. Plan now is to go up onto this ridge line and follow it right across the top onto Pillar up there. And it's clearing on most of the other peaks, so we may be in luck. So this is the last climb up to the top of Pillar, and I'm going to have to be really careful here. Depending on how slippery it is on the first few hundred feet, I might get the ice axe out and just have a hold of that instead of these sticks. Snow is about 2-3 inches here, and it's dried up a lot, so it is quite slippery. I'm going to switch the poles for the ice axe, so if I need it, I've got it. So it's a complete whiteout up here. The only thing guiding me to the summit now is my GPS. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't have a clue which direction I'm going. Still aiming towards the summit, so I'm still making progress. Snow is maybe 4 or 5 inches deep. There's a little bit of wind, and every time you stop it just gets bitterly cold, so once I reach the summit I think I'll put on something warm, have some .884 meters altitude. No idea if that's right. Not sure. It's cold, so it's complete whiteout. I can't see it clearing. I am going to find somewhere for me tent. I guess we'll head this way. Before I start putting the tent up, I'm going to get some layers on because it is very cold up here, and I'm going to have something small to eat just to get a bit of energy back. There's absolutely no view. No view at all right now. You know what? It's completely silent. Not a single person up here. Just me. Like hailstone. It's just bouncing off the tent. Comes and goes. Comes and goes. So I'm using the quilt again today. I guess this is a brilliant test for how well it is at keeping me warm. It says it goes down to a comfort of 0 degrees, and I imagine it's probably going to get to like maybe -2, -3 in the wind, but maybe 0 to 1 degrees inside the tent. Brief view down to Hennedale Water. Let's have a little look. What a view! Oh, it's opened up now. Wow. Amazing. Have a look at this. Wow. What a sight. Looks like the clouds have cleared for some time as well. Seem to be moving in from the west. There's a big gap now. Surreal scenery. Absolutely surreal. Now the sun's come out, it's actually getting too warm. Well, I've got extremely lucky. The light is just unreal. Looks like I'm going to get an amazing sunset tonight. It's just bouncing off those clouds in the distance. Incredible view. Absolutely incredible. What's it going to be? Something to eat or a real termite? Well, seeing as it's been such a brilliant night, I think I will treat myself to the luxury of a real termite. This one is the chili with beans. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Had something to eat and a nice hot drink before I go to bed. I think what I'm going to do is watch a little something on my phone, and then I think, honestly, I'm just going to go to sleep. I'm exhausted, I've had a long week, and I didn't sleep too well last night, so I'm actually ready for a decent night's sleep. Nice and flat pitch, so I should be pretty comfortable through the night. Alright, let's see what the morning brings. Good night. by far the best sunrise I've ever had. Absolutely phenomenal. The tent is completely frozen. It was a very cold night actually. It got quite cold. I was quite warm in my quilt. Sorry, my lips are freezing up. But yeah, the tent is frosty, man. Completely frozen. That wind, I took my hand out of my glove for a minute just to take some photos of the sunrise, and oh, biting, like my hand just instantly went numb. Coffee and a Cliff Bar. That's my breakfast. I definitely need the coffee. Warm myself up. Cheers everyone. So let's turn you around. You can enjoy it with me. So when you're setting your tent up, if you get a little bit of snow or ice inside your pole and then set your tent up with that in there, usually it'll freeze solid through the night if it's a cold night like. And the way to get that to come undone instantly is just to put your mouth right next to it, hot air, just breathe on it, and it just instantly defrosts it. Because the titanium, they conduct heat really, really fast. So they conduct the cold fast, but they also conduct the heat fast. So that's one way to get your tent poles out and broken down fast. Lighter today. I'm carrying my water, eating a fair amount of the food that I brought with me. That is one thing I will say about this bag. If you put water there, a bottle or something, and then you go to put your bag on, usually twists around and it's a bit annoying, but hey, I think that's just me being fussy, isn't it? As always, we leave nothing behind, just a bit of melted snow and ice where I laid my head. Let's go. Just descended the south side of Pillar. It's a very technical climb, it's quite a scramble. Even in the summer it's quite difficult. So I took my time, took me about 20 minutes to get through it. Made sure that every single step that I took, I was certain about it, and I always had this ready to go if I needed it. That's the scree slope that I've just come down, really loose underfoot. All that ice has just loosened everything up. So it's took me 35 minutes to drop 200 meters. It's really slow going, but I just couldn't rush. Every single step, everything was just sliding underneath me. If I'd have known it was like that, I probably wouldn't have done it on my own, but you never really know until you're there, and it's too late to kind of go back and double back. Alright, so I'm out the Snowline anyway. I'm now into the valley, and the car park is just in Wasdale there. So I think I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to say what a brilliant camp that was. I was a little bit reluctant about coming, just last minute plans fell through, and I just thought, shall I go, shall I not? And then I thought, oh, I'll just go to a summit that's really close to home. And now I pushed myself and decided to do the mountain that I was planning on doing, and I was really rewarded, really rewarded. Spectacular views around here, and there's plenty more that I want to try and do. So until next time, thanks for watching, and see you later.